Welcome back to the All Access. I am here. You should have waited till I announced you.
Well, but with the none other
Then Ruby Red Raw is in the building. How you doing, sister?
I'm good. What's going on, my
Long
boy?
time.
No say.
Hey, I never asked you where you get Ruby Red Raw from. What's all about that about the Ruby Red Raw? Is red your favorite color?
It has nothing to do with any of that.
Okay.
It really means your their war, because Ruby Red backwards is your door.
Ah.
So I had to switch it up and make it Ruby Red Raw.
Okay.
So you'll never really get that out of that.
Right.
Or out of my personality
That's just
until
for
you
you.
challenge me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. Look, I met this young lady. Last year, we did a film together.
Definitely.
A film called Open.
Yeah.
And we had so much fun on that set. We was on that set having a ball like
I'm
every
talking about
day.
every
You
day.
hear me? And so y'all need to go check that out, man. Open is on YouTube and all other platforms.
Right
check it
now.
out, man.
Me and Siraj had that chemistry. You hear me?
Written by Miss Patches Bell. Yeah.
A Patches
yeah.
project. A Patches
Yeah,
project.
yeah.
Check that out. Because our performance was immaculate.
Right.
They thought like we had some type of side business going on. Like, you know him?
Nah.
Like, nah, we was just really immaculate. Like, we don't know each other like that.
Right,
There was like, where was the mister? He was there. He was there.
Right.
Siraj just is a great actor. You're a good actor.
Hey,
Great to work with. Good to work with.
Thank you, man. Look, I mean, to me, man, I just understand it. I understand the science of it. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
I definitely do.
And to me, it's like I was doing music first, right?
Right.
And to me, it's all connected.
Isn't it?
You know what I'm talking about?
Isn't it?
It's all related. So it's like.
You just bring so much energy. Like, working with you, I'm like, dang, I thought I was the A game energy. Until you step on, I'm like, then I gotta turn up. You looking at my wig and stuff. You was looking at my wig like, Ruby, get right. I'm like, baby, what's up? You can let me know what's going on. So you wasn't looking at my wig on set though. So you telling me in mid line, you was like, hold up, that thing is a lace front. This thing ain't natural. You got me, Ruby. You got me. That's exactly how you was looking.
She called me. I was like, well, I'm talking about, I just was looking, but she was like, you looking at my wig? It ain't right. What's something ain't right? But you called me though, But we had so much fun on that
Yes,
film,
we
man.
did. Yes, we did.
But man, look, you sent me a audio
Yes.
today, right? And I listened to that today at work.
You did?
I listened to that.
Oh wow! I didn't mean to let you go through that.
Wow.
At that
So you
time.
already know.
Yeah.
Oh, look, yeah.
And I tried to send you a disclaimer, like Siraj, like this real.
Yeah.
So.
But see, it all kind of made sense because I had seen you, like, speaking for that type of situation.
Yes, speaking into that zone
So
and that
I didn't
field.
connect the dots like that you was coming from experience. And that
Yeah.
I thought you were just an advocate for the situation. So when I heard you, wow. And I want to applaud you. That's what I mean.
I'm
like,
sorry, guys. While we over here having conversations, like
Y'all
we
know what
catching
we
up like
talking about,
best
like-
friends. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know.
I
I sent him my interview on because I fight human trafficking. I'm a survivor leader in the movement, and I sent him my interview, and I was like, "You're my friend, and I don't want this to change how you see me, but this is why I do what I do."
Changed. I applaud you. Because to see what you're doing now, you would never even think you went through all of that. You feel
right.
me? So, but hearing your story, like, you strong, you a fighter. So it's like,
Of course.
when life, the things we go through,
Yep.
it brings
Something, the inner strength, the
brings
greatness out of
it
you,
brings
right?
that God out of you.
Right.
You feel me?
Right, and you have to go through life.
Gotta go through
And
it.
it's so crazy because I had the dreams of modeling. I had to do music when I was younger, when I was going through life. And that never left. But my struggle, my experience in life gave me the story to speak on. It gave my music life because I was pouring out myself. When I'm on that runway, I'm standing in, hey, I'm still beautiful. I still got it. You didn't beat me. You didn't break me. This is for me.
Right.
My craft is, and acting, I get to apply all these different areas of my life to the character.
Right.
I get to embody and say, I got emotions related to that. I had to play this role once before, like the role we had to play. I had to play that broken woman before, so I knew exactly which kind of set of emotions to go to.
Right.
So, like, even to be able to work in this field and still fight trafficking, I do it. So I want others to know, like, yo, you can still follow your dreams. You don't got to stay in a broken place. You don't got to think of it as a distant thing. It can be the now. It can be what you pursue. It can be what brings you out, because that's what it was for me. My music was actually what brought me out of the street life.
Okay.
Opportunity. Like, when opportunity hit me, I was in Georgia. I got an opportunity to perform in Chicago's Music Awards. You think I wasn't going to take that? I kind of was like, you know what, God, if you move, I'm going to see. And I drove from Georgia all the way to Chicago, and I hit the stage, and I didn't even know. At the end, I won Best Hip Hop Artist of the Year. What? Yeah, so that was God, like, you better get up, you better do something, baby. You got it in you. Don't stay down, because what's in you is what's going to drive you to your purpose. It can be what breaks you, or it can be what makes you.
But the truth is, what we go through is not designed to break you.
No, it's
actually pushing you
towards greatness.
Why you came. What you came here to do is part of that. That's part of the struggle. Is part of your purpose, and telling your story is a part of your purpose. Because like what you're doing now you helping. You're in the front line.
All the way in the front line. And I love it because I get to work with youth. I get to work with other women like me. And I catch them in different fields. I catch them in the model field. I catch them in the music. I catch them in acting. I catch them in business. Because it doesn't matter where we are. We all have experienced some type of trauma.
Right.
And some people are stuck. They're stuck in a place where I can't build past this zone. I can't go past here. But then you run across somebody like me that's running circles around the board, and they're like, come here, let me show you how to drive that. Let me show you how to use that. That's your gas.
That's why you are who you are, and why you went through what you went through, because God gonna use you.
You're right.
Come on, still stuck
to bring them out. And I like that, because I like to be the waterer of the good seeds. I like to be the bearer of the good news. Of like, you can come out of that, you can live your dreams, whatever the dream is. You got to have one to begin with, and then we can work with it. And that's why I love the goals that we do. We do music night. Come on, we came from rap. We in poetry. Like, I mean, come on, coming from the 80s, it was poetry. Then rap. Freestyle. Then
for me, it was backwards. It was rap, then poetry.
Okay, see? You see what I'm saying? But still, you were, in order to rap, you had to learn poetry.
But my raps was poetry.
That's what I'm saying. And if you learn it from the great, if we take a page from Tupac's book, what is he telling you? A lyricist is a poet.
Right.
Jada is a poet, and that's one of my grades. It's poetry, putting your story together and telling it from the blues on down, and now we got hip hop. So it's our story, it's our culture, it's our history, it's our experience, it's our life, and what you put into that is your life. So when I look at everyone else, I'm like, you got so much life to tell about. Come on, but like, don't give me that bad pow stuff. I don't want to hear that. We done past that. I want to hear your hunger. I want to hear your pain. I want to hear your story. And I want you to walk like that if you're modeling. If you're acting, I want to see that. Show me you done been through some stuff. Show me that you can channel it. And I love it.
Look at Ruby, man. I'm telling you, man, when I'm hearing you tell your story, man, I'm talking about, as it was telling what you was going through from
bit by
child and all the way up, it's like who you are right now. I heard it. You was that then.
Right.
I'm trying to tell you. You hear me?
I'm just now discovering that.
What?
It is just now hitting me. Like, you know, God doesn't show you who you are completely. He shows you in bits and pieces, and you got to chase that. You got to pursue that. You got to water that. You got to seek that part in the midst of every distraction, in the midst of every obstacle. So in me, I adopted the theory in life where that's what I'm going to go to. When I see the obstacle, I'm gonna hold on to the opposite. The purpose in the pain, the purpose in the trial, the purpose in the circumstances. I'm solution based, and my solution is victory over problems. I would never be a victim. I would never be a victim in no situation. And I don't teach that, and I don't promote it.
Right. That's not, man, to me, I don't see problems. I see
opportunity
for you to show what you made of.
Yes.
Really, how I read this, not how I see what it is. Every situation, every obstacle, everything you're going through is a God moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
It definitely is. And you know it is. Because I'm going to take you back, like, me in my self-discovering days, when I was rapping hard, I was going crazy. And I got beautiful nieces. And I was like, and they were calling me like, yeah, hey, you like that song? I don't want to like that song no more. I don't like that song no more. Because of what my message was. Right. My reach was far.
Right.
So I was like, God, I don't think this is what we signed up for. I don't think, well, I need to dig a little deeper. You're shallow. You ain't really touching the surface. You ain't really tapping into the obstacles. You're not really tapping into that experience. That's what people want to know about. That's how you teaching. That's how you motivating. That's how you moving. But when you on some shallow stuff, you just doing nothing. You just doing something. But when you tapping into your potential, you giving out what's inside of you. And a lot of us got so much experience in life, and if we apply that to our craft, to our talents, that's the purpose. God had to show me I was hung up on obstacles. I'll never make it because everything is in my way. It's always something in my way. It's always something, and it kept getting to me. So God really had me up in the middle of the night. He said, "Look up obstacle." I'm like, "For what?" I know the word means. I know what that means, and it was like a little spiritual lesson. An obstacle is something that's purposely put in your path to prevent further progress. And the word that hit me was purposely. It's on purpose. It's supposed to drive you.
Designed.
It's designed to make you get right. It's designed to make you find a way. It's designed to make you overcome.
We need challenges. We need to be
challenged.
You know
And life would be boring if we wasn't challenged. If everybody was the same. If everybody didn't, if your personality didn't challenge me, like we wouldn't have nothing to offer each other to be here. Because then, we learn from each other.
The wild part is, and a lot of people don't know this part, but you actually design your whole experience before you come here. And some people don't like to hear that. Like, I chose
it. And you know what? Yeah. I think we had this the last time we was on the show. Hey, when I get back to where I came from, hey, don't ever let me sign up. Hey. Don't ever let me. I was signing up for some heavy duty work. I would put my name on the line for front line. Frontline agents.
Because you know
Dominique.
You know how you was going to use it.
You see what I'm saying? And you know what? It comes back to you like, I can handle this. I can do it. I can achieve. I can make it in this field. I can do it. Because it was a season where I felt like acting wouldn't be it. Music wouldn't be it. I wouldn't be a businesswoman. I wouldn't be an overcomer. I wouldn't be a leader. I wouldn't even be. Man, listen, when I knew it when I hit MTV set and I'm looking at Redman and MC Light. And they're like, "Hey, how are you?" And I'm like, "Oh," and I'm keeping my composure like, I'm smooth. How y'all doing? Yeah. And when I slid up, inside, huh? When I slid off the set the next day, my husband like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Yeah!" God put me in the room because I was in position because I'm ready to pursue. Because I didn't stop. I didn't break down. I didn't give in to the doubt. But I kept trucking. I kept fighting. I kept going. And anything worth anything is worth fighting for. A lot of us want the gift, want the reward without the work. You don't want to put nothing in for it. Nothing. We just feel like because we're so gifted, we're so talented, it should be given. No. Put in the effort so you can know what you're made of. A lot of us want recognition with no word. Just because I'm talented, I should be recognized for that. Baby, it's a lot of talented people. But what does that give us?
But see, a lot of people be needing that example.
Yes.
A lot of people are not built like we are, like most of us are built to be a fighter. So God placed us in position to be these examples for those other
others.
People. And once they see you make it and go through what you went through and conquer these things, it give them the insight that
So
I can do it too. If they could do it, I could do it.
And you're right because it comes out as what's pushing her. How is she doing that? Mm-hmm. And I think we started to move to Texas motion. Oh shoot, there's opportunity out there because they ain't came back yet.
Right.
So I can get out of my comfort zone.
Texas, I love Texas.
I love Texas.
I ain't start running until I hit the ground.
I'm talking about as soon as I got out here. You ain't lying. Listen, I have been in many states. I'm talking about from East Coast, down South, everywhere. Y'all wouldn't call this the South, but this is the Wicked West. And I just said that, and I mean it. They know this, the opportunity, the food, the soil here. If you have been anywhere else, you know that this place is fertile, and you gonna run it. You gonna hit it. You're not going to stop. You're gonna find you're gonna dig up every talent you ain't even know you had. You finna put it all on the line. And you finna go, because you're a fighter. You know what it is to try to thrive in a land where you ain't got nothing but dryness. Right. So when you get to that place with fresh soil, baby, you about to plant everything. Right. Watering it every day. Let's go. Look, I literally used to be a boxer. Yeah. Look, when I was 4 or 5 years old, I had a cousin that used to box. Okay. He was like the oldest cousin out of all of the cousins. And he put the gloves on all of the I was the youngest cousin out of all of the cousins. And when I tell you, I'm kicking all my cousins. Yeah. And that shit was easy. So from that point on, I'm like, I'm gonna be a boxer. Right. So I went through that whole little boxing phase. High school, I'm talking about being a boxer. I finally found me a gym in high school. And I'm just naturally. Yeah, you good. Right? But at the same time, in high school, I also started reading a lot. I got that knowledge. You start seeking knowledge. I started knowledge yourself. Who I am. I got the knowledge of who I really am. So I'm like, I don't want to beat nobody up. That's easy. And it's easy. Easy. And I'm like, I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want to hurt nobody. Right. I want to help. I want to teach. For entertainment. Information. Right. And then went from that to rapping. Yes. And the rapping, and like I said, but I had the knowledge, so my raps I was doing poetry. I was talking about some stuff when I was rapping. Right. So when I came out here doing the poetry, all my first poems were just raps without the beat. Right. I'm spitting verses. I'm talking about you killing it. He got a whole thing over there. Yeah. Killing it. And like I said, now I'm acting. I was talking about acting in New Orleans. Yeah, and now it was on the list of things to do. And as soon as I got out here, everything started falling in line. Everything started falling in line. And now you're not just acting. Producer now. Come on. Come on. Because the soil. The soil. Hey, this place sitting on the energy grid. What you mean? It is, and it's drawing in those of us who have this desire and burning, and we have been struggling and trying to put efforts in other land and other places and did not succeed. But when we hit air, baby, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't Jersey can see me, baby. I'm a Houstonian. I need to stay here. This is it. Because everything, I got Star Search. I won my first Star Search in Georgia. I'm talking about Chicago was for music. I went through John Casablancas Modern Acting School in Jacksonville. So, you know what I mean? But then it didn't take off until 15 years later when I hit Texas. Okay. I did work. Right. But I wasn't serious. Right. I didn't pursue it how I pursue it now. The opportunity doesn't come like they do now. Mm-hmm. Now, it's not even just in Houston, but because I'm in Houston and I'm thriving in it here, opportunities from outside of Houston are coming. Hey, would you come here and work? Would you come here and model? Would you come here and act? Right. Because this is the baseline. Right. Like I'm trying to tell you, if you're willing. The thing about it is, like, all of these things, the acting, the music, everything you're doing, these are just vehicles for you to tell your story. You hear me? That's it is the same thing. You hear me? That's what I'm saying. And it's all driven by your experience in life, your path that got you there. Mm-hmm. Now, once you get in the car and you're driving and you're taking hold of your life, what you gonna do? Do it. Don't play with it. Do it. Put your all into it because you put your all into it to get there. Right. Now, use it. And use it to pick up the people behind you. Mm-hmm. Use it to teach those who lack the knowledge that you lacked. To make it easier for the next generation. Right. And that's what I'm about. And you know what? The internet and us, though, we have opened up the rap game and the entertainment game crazy. It's free game. Right now, it's free game. We decide as the people who get on. It's no longer really the industry deciding. The industry has to go back and say, okay, well, the people chose them, so let me sign him. You know, because we got a voice as people.
Power to the people.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. TikTok, all y'all, Snapchat, like we putting people on. Put your song on that one platform and you'll be famous by morning. Remember back in the day, you had to go through rap battles. You had to go through some things to get in the proper rooms with the right people. So now,
God, they made it easy for the
yes.
All you gotta do is just have some drive about you.
Have the drive and determination and go for it. Go for it. Don't let what you're going through stop you. And don't let from what is keep you from what is or what is to be. Yeah. Let what was stay where it was. Yeah. And live for what is. And look forward to what is to be. Yeah. And that's all I got for everybody I come across.
So we're gonna take us a quick commercial break, man. Look here, my girl Ruby. We could talk it.
Forever, for real.
So look, y'all stay tuned. This is the Artist Access, and your access is now being granted. So look, man, we had a dope, phenomenal show, man. I want to thank all of my guests for coming out, kicking with your boy on this beautiful Hump Day Wednesday. So look, man, before we get up out of here, y'all give my people y'all social media one more time for y'all go so they can follow y'all.
Again, it's your girl Sabrina the Model. Y'all can follow me on all platforms. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, everything across the board. Sabrina the Model.
Once again, it's your girl Ruby Red Raw, and you can @me Ruby Red Raw on all social media platforms except for Instagram. You got to hit your girl up on Jersey Love. Thank you.
Yeah. And I am Terrell Robinson. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
What you know about that? I am.
OnlyFans.
You know about that? I am.
You on the OnlyFans? Okay. You met that yet?
Quiet.
We're going to keep that one quiet. He's selling pictures of socks, baby.
Yeah, and feet.
And feet. And chests.
Right.
So before we get out of here, I want to ask you this before we get out of here. Talk about your what is it called again?
Oh, my nonprofit.
The nonprofit.
I am the founder of Breaking Chains Nonprofit, which aids survivors of abuse and trauma, at-risk youth, and young adults into picking up the pieces to a better life in underserved communities. As well as we know that every community deserves the opportunity to have a better life. So once we invest in our most underserved communities, we give our most underserved at-risk youth and families an opportunity to have a better life.
Well, that sounds like a whole commercial. Well, she know how to cut that shit.
Thank you. Cut that out. Don't be playing with me.
Hey, y'all see how she was getting hyped?
What? Always. You see me on your voice on the
We got my girl song playing in the background. Look, yeah. We got the dope show. Look, man. Same place, same time. Y'all watching the show. Like I always say, one.